Hey there, Prairie Plant Girl here. Well, it's that time of year where we want to talk about what the plan is for February. So I'm going to tell you about the plants and the seeds that I'm going to be starting in February. But I also want you to think about things that maybe need to get done in February. If you haven't already started making sure that you have the seed starting supplies that you need gathered up, organized, ready to go, this is a great time to do that. You also might want to go through and check on some of those house plants that you've had, maybe neglected a little bit. This is a great time to do it while we're not busy and we're itching to do things with plants. Go through, groom up your house plants, check on the soil, see if they need to be repotted, see if they're getting the right light conditions, because as the sun changes in the sky over the season, sometimes we need to move our plants around a little bit just to make sure that they are well taken care of. Another thing you want to do is just go through any stored bulbs or tubers, things like that you have for your summer flowering plants, and just check how they're doing, see if they're going moldy, if they're drying out, if they need some attention, and take care of them right now. Same goes for any food supplies you have stored. Look through any potatoes, onions, rutabaga, anything that you have stored. Make sure it's all still doing well. Make sure that nothing's rotting that could possibly take out your entire stored supply. Once you've done all that, maybe you want to turn your attention to your seeds and just check what you have and what you're planning to grow if you haven't done that yet, and make sure you have the seeds that you want and get ordering the ones that you still need. It's a great time when the weather's cold. In Saskatchewan, Canada here, it's certainly cold. And sit down with a nice warm drink in a nice warm sunny spot indoors and pour over those seed catalogs and just pick out the things that you want to buy and grow. And that leads me to what am I growing? So in February, I'll be starting just a few things, more flowers than veggies, but let's start with the veggies. So with the veggies, I'll be starting, and I guess it's more edibles because I'll be starting some sage. So I'll start it indoors so I can get a nice full plant to have outside when it's time to get them out. And I'll also be starting my hot peppers. For my hot peppers, that would be my jalapenos, my serranos, my sugar rush peach, and my Hungarian hot wax peppers. Those are all peppers that I like to start just a little bit earlier than my sweet and bell peppers. I just find that they can take a little bit longer to break dormancy and just get going. And I want to have, because we have such a short season here in Saskatchewan, Canada, I want to have nice big full plants when I go to plant them outside in the middle of or end of May. So I want to get those hot peppers started now to give them lots of time to germinate. Now that'll be more towards the end of February that I start them, but it will still be February. And as far as flowers, I'm starting a few new varieties of flowers from seed this year that I've never grown before. So that right at the beginning of February, I'm going to be starting begonias and pansies. I like to start my pansies nice and early. You might see on the seed pack, I forget what it says, something like 10 to 12 weeks before you put them outside to start them. I think that's what it is. I don't have a seed pack with me right now, but I start them more like 15 to 16 weeks before my average last frost, because pansies can go outside and take the cold weather, they can take frosts. Begonias just take longer to get going, and so we want to get them started nice and early. I have some angelonia that I saved seed from. I didn't do a germination test on it, so I'm going to try and get some going around the middle of February, and we'll see how that does. Hopefully it grows well for me. If I recall, I didn't do the germination test because I didn't have a lot of seeds, so I didn't want to waste any on an early germination test. I'm also going to be starting coleus from seed. Coleus is a great one to start from seed. You get a beautiful plant, nice, beautiful full leaves, but you do have to start it early to get that nice sized plant that you're going to want to put outside. But it's pretty easy to start from seed, and it grows very nicely, and it looks nice inside while it's growing too. So it could be one that you just start, on a bright windowsill and just enjoy in your home while you're growing it out. Towards the end of the month, I'm going to be starting geraniums from seed. I've never grown geraniums from seed. And honestly, for a lot of years, I just kind of felt like geraniums were an old lady flower. And maybe it's because I'm getting older, but they're kind of seeming more attractive. Maybe they're just finding their place again in the flower world as things come in and out of trend. But they've been really intriguing me the last few years. And I found some seeds for them, and I'm going to try a few from seed this year and see how that goes. I'll also be planting another sowing of pansies. I like to have, you know, a few successions of them. And then I'll be doing some mimulus, cute little monkey flowers, and some lobelia. Monkey flowers are great because they can take kind of a variety of conditions, and so they're always a nice one to have on hand to fill in pots and container combinations, and just pop in different places, and you can put them in a variety of places. So it's a nice little plant to have on hand. And lobelia I just love as a great filler plant. Fills in nicely. It looks beautiful in almost any combination, and I just find it really easy to grow from seed, so it's one of those standbys that I grow pretty much every year. That's the list of plants that I'll be growing and sowing this year starting in February. February is also the time if you are going to be starting to condition sweet potato tubers. And I have it on my list, and I had originally intended that I would be starting sweet potatoes again this year, but as I planned out my garden space and I looked more and more at the amount of space I have and the plants that I want to grow that I'll utilize my space the best for, I decided that sweet potatoes was one that I could just go buy at the grocery store because it's really just myself that enjoys them in my family. And I thought maybe I just don't want to leave that space, use that space for sweet potatoes, and it takes a whole entire growing season and they're a little iffy in my area, so you never know exactly what you're going to get. So I just thought, you know, let's leave that space for something else and just buy the sweet potatoes at the store. But if you want to condition your own sweet potatoes, then the beginning of February is where you want to start to do that. And I do have videos about how to do that. So I'll put a link for you. You can look down in the description. Just look at the description under the video, hit the more word there, and it should take you into the full description so you can find the video link. But that's what I'll be doing in February, and mostly just wishing the snow would go away. I love the change of seasons, but I don't know if you could tell, you can actually see my breath out here in the greenhouse today. It's only like -5 Celsius, and it's been a cold, snowy winter this year, and it's only the beginning of February, and I'm already ready for it to be done. I'm ready to get on with planting and enjoying the time outside again. We have such beautiful seasons here, such a gorgeous hot summer in Saskatchewan, and I'm just ready to get into it. So thanks for watching. Put in the comments down below what you're starting to do and get ready in February. What are your jobs for February for gardening? And give this video a thumbs up if you're into gardening and starting to get ready and itching for the next growing season. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye. Most of my seeds starting in February, well, all of my growing of seeds in February will be happening indoors, but I am going to have to come out here to the greenhouse probably the end of the month and just get this area cleaned up so that I have room, because I'll be wanting to start seeds more out here and have the mess out here. And into March, I'll be able to have a few plants out in the greenhouse growing. So I really need to do some work in here because it is a mess. Anyone else have a gardening space like this that needs to get cleaned up?